Okay, so welcome back to the top 50 greatest Harry Potter characters. So just to catch you up, after this video, I'm going to make the fourth part, which only includes the top 3 characters, and then following that, I'm gonna make a top 10 title characters. I think after that, I might make a top 10 or top 15 Disney villains, but I'm not quite sure. Please leave in the comments what you want me to make next. But let's just get started. So we'll start off with number 17. Sirius Black. What really gets me about this character is his dynamic relationship with Harry Potter. The fact that Sirius Black was friends with James Potter, but now eventually Harry Potter becomes friends with Sirius Black. Another thing that really adds to this character is that he spent a lot of time in prison for because he was framed by another one of James Potter's friends. So that really creates for a dynamic character. Number 16. So, my favorite scene in all the Harry Potter movies is also from the picture you're seeing right now, the "Not my daughter, you bitch" scene in the 8th movie. So I really enjoy Molly Weasley. I placed her above, I believe, all the Weasleys. Yeah, all the Weasleys. And that's because she's just such a loving character, which also makes her lovable. Now for number 15. There are many comical reliefs in the Harry Potter series, but the one that really gets me is Dudley Dursley. It's really a somewhat darker joke than some of the other Fred and George jokes. Just a natural joke on obesity, which is kind of funny. Dudley Dursley is also a great example of character development, changing from the little fat kid to eventually being nice to Harry in the 7th book and really appreciating him. Number 14, and this goes to one of the greatest characters in the whole series, Luna Lovegood. As I talked about before, there are just some characters that you just can't beat. Just some characters that are just outrageous. Luna Lovegood is so unique, special. She's so lovable because she's nice, but she's also weird in some way. She's, shall we say, touched, but that's not a bad thing in this case. She's a really great character. Now, moving forward to the unlucky number, Peter Pettigrew, or better known as Wormtail. The rat that was hiding on Ron's lap in the bus ride in the first book. Yes, a full-grown man sitting on a child's lap. That's not weird at all. But Peter Pettigrew is not only played by a great actor, but he is also such a character. He's just, even as a human, he's so radish, which is so great. Now, number 12, getting closer to number 1, Remus Lupin. Now, so he plays pretty high. So, what's so special about Remus Lupin is the fact that he turns into a werewolf at night, so he's a vampire. That's pretty cool. But other than that, he has a really unique relationship with Harry Potter. Him, like Sirius Black, was friends with James Potter, which allows for a very unique relationship with James' son Harry. So I just think that's such a great view. Number 11. This goes to another really great character, Minerva McGonagall. So she appears to be a strict teacher who well, yeah, but eventually it turns out that she's actually really nice. She ends out helping Harry in the 7th book, but she also has a bunch of one person to one-on-one meetings with Harry. Just she's a great character. She's kind of strict, but also she's really nice. Number 10, landmark number, Lucius Malfoy. What a great character. Snobbish, radish. You really get to see where his son gets it from. But I could have placed this guy on number 1 hadn't it been for this picture. After, I believe it's the 5th book or movie, he turns out to be this frightened, kind of boring disgusting character whom I would never place any higher than 10th place. Talking about a character I did place higher than 10th place, Lord Voldemort. He's a very great antagonist, and he has a great backstory. He's well, I think J.K. Rowling really created a great character development from him as a young boy, like young troubled boy, into this evil character. But what I think the reason he's not any higher is because as Voldemort we see here, he's lacking his history. We don't see his history that well. Now for number 8, Neville Longbottom. Yes. What I find so great with Neville Longbottom is he's funny in the first books or movies, but then after, like after going through a lot, after fighting Death Eaters in Order of the Phoenix, after helping Harry in the Goblet of Fire, he turns out to stand up to Lord Voldemort, stand up to Bellatrix Lestrange, who tortured his parents. It was great character development, I think. Now for number 7, Snape. So the deal with Snape was we didn't know anything about him pretty much until the 7th book, when it turned out he'd been a double agent. Wait, double, triple, quadruple? I don't even know. But yeah, he's so mysterious, especially when we get to especially the 6th. He just becomes this, is he good? Is he bad? We thought we knew he was bad in the beginning of the 7th, but it really turned out he was good. Number 6 will surprise you, I can promise you that. Yes, Harry Potter. I really gave him a 6th place. Well, I could have given him lower, yeah, but what is really great about Harry is he's very important plot-wise, but let's just not even think about that. His characteristics. He cannot stand to see his friends getting hurt. He cannot stand to see that it's his responsibility. And he's just such a great leader. And that's why I think everybody listened to him in the Battle of the Hogwarts. Number 5, the place right above Harry Potter. Bellatrix Lestrange. What I really love about this character is she's even more evil than Voldemort himself. She's the pure definition of evil. She hates anything Muggle, thinks wizards and witches are the supreme leaders. Muggles should be outlawed, and that's just it. She feels so strongly towards this, and she is so motivated to being a Death Eater, even more than Voldemort, I would say. And now the character who just couldn't make it to the top 3, Albus Dumbledore. Yep, sorry to all you Dumbledore fans out there. Him too, like Snape. We didn't know anything about him until the 7th book or movie, or 8th movie. He has such a history, I would say. He's and he has such great feelings towards Harry. But the reason I couldn't place him any higher was because of the fact that he kind of had to tell Harry, but he didn't. He was kind of a jerk towards Harry, like Obi-Wan in Star Wars. Aha, now we get to the top 3. Oh wait, you should watch the next video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. The next video will be up very soon. And if you're watching this and it's already up, well, good. Now, remember to put in the comments what you want me to do next, and I will do it. No matter if I haven't watched it or read it, then I'll have to do that. But you guys just throw up the comments, and I'll throw up the movies.